and Greg Anthony. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. Taking a look at Miami. With the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
No secret here, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series. The vast majority of the time. So they want to take care of business here and avoid a do-or-die Game 6 in hostile territory.
I really don't like their chances if they can't win this game, but I don't see that happening, Greg. I mean, in an atmosphere like this with these fans behind them, I think they'll grab control of this series.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Wiggins is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's West. Then there's Robertson. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. He used that pick to get in close.
Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there because to me it's just much more comforting to play from the front than to be battling from behind.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Ball outside. Inside. Here's Cousins. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
West with the ball. Outside, Davis. Howard against Cousins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. Shot is off.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And here is Robertson. Davis sets a screen. Ball against West. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. West has got his first 2 points.
Great shot. I mean, so difficult to get your shot on line when you're off balance like that.
Irving attacking. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Picked by West. Here's Robertson. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Boston on D. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Howard with a screen on Harden. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Davis throws it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now here's Harden. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by West. Celtics leading by 4. Puts it up. Miami grabs the miss. Now, here is Harden. Passes it to Cousins. And off.
What he was going to emphasize to his team, and he told me it all comes down to wanting it more. Both of our teams came in and took away 2 games from the other. This series is going to be a tooth-and-nail fight, and whoever wants it more is going to take it. Let's see exactly how much they want it, gentlemen.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Cousins dishes to Paul. Misses the 3. The Celtics with the lead. Ball against West. Screen by Howard. West passes to Davis. Kicks it to Wiggins. Off the pick. And too long on the shot. The Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 and pass to Hayward. Back to Paul.
Least on that triple there because he's given up a lot of height. I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Top rebounders in this year's playoffs. DeMarcus Cousins, 3rd.
Boy, he has been fantastic in the playoffs. I mean, the stats prove that out. Defensively and second chance point, he's working harder than some of the other players. He's hungry for a championship, and he's playing like it.
And a new group in for the Heat. Splitters checked in for Cousins. Mattier comes in for Gordon Hayward. P.J. Harrison's checked in for Irving. And Walker's subbed in for Paul. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Now Nash. They set the screen. Shot's good from Hawes. Hawes got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Beautiful pass by Steve Nash.
Here's Walker. Outside. Floats one. The shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Nash kicks to Randolph. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Randolph's got his first bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Outside, Walker from downtown. And again, Miami with the triple.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Randolph. Nash with the screen for Randolph. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Again, the Celtics good for 2. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Harden outside. Splitter sets a screen. Harden kicks to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Harden against Oladipo. Harden's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Oladipo with the ball. To the inside. Here's Hawes. Miami grabs the miss.
It's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Harden, that's good.
And the triples keep falling, guys. does. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now, here's Nash. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oladipo, good.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
The Heat trail by 4. And here's Walker. Eddie outside. Makes it off the glass.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Randolph. Following the basket by Shane Battier. There's a screen. There's Nash with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Now here's Harden. 1 second left, and it's Miami with another.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Celtics up by 3. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus.
A lot of face-up, like he do the one dribble pull-up. He like to do the one dribble and fade back off one leg. I haven't got there yet, but catching the ball at the elbow, catching the ball at the nail.
Well, I tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
It's all about the depth. Really, the bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for them. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Miami, they've got Shane Battier, Hayward out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and there's Kemba Walker, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Screen by Cousins. Walker shoots to Battier. Pass to Hayward. Cousins with a screen for Hayward. Shot clock at 5. West with the steal. And they're running. Here's Wiggins, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
The Heat making a switch here. Paul's checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Miami trailing. Battier, the pass to Paul. Outside Irving. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Davis. Oh!
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
Good try.
in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And here is West after Gordon Hayward hitting the three.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Miami's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Paul kicks to Cousins. Puts it up from 12. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
West with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Screen by Howard. Outside, Davis. He kicks it to Wiggins. Good work defensively by Paul. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Battier dishes the ball. There's the screen. Hayward goes in. And another basket for Miami.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Ball against West. Davis with a screen on Paul. Here's West. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
And both free throws good for Davis.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Paul passes to Irving. Cousins kicks to Battier. Dishes it to Irving. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Miami shooting their first free throws here for the night. First one falls for James Harden. He's checked in for Shane Battier. The Celtics also changing it up. Randolph comes in for Dwight Howard. Nash is subbed in for Robertson. And he makes both free throws. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Picked by West. It's Nash with the drive. That one goes. Count. Nash has got 5 now. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early. It's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Now here's Paul. Hayward with a screen for Paul. 6 to shoot. Hayward dishes to Cousins. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Cousins has got the lead back up to 1 now for the Heat.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Nash the pass to Wiggins. And hit. Nice D from Cousins.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Cousins with a screen on Nash. It's Harden with the drive. Great D that time from Davis.
Not the best shot. Right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact, and I'm not sure
Either.
Cousins. Kirsten comes in for Irving. And Walker subbed in for Paul. And then for Boston, Spencer Hawes is checked in for Davis. Iguodala comes in for Wiggins. And it's Victor Oladipo in for West. Miami's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Splitter sets a screen. Harden against Oladipo. Just on the clock. And here's Walker outside. Count that one. Walker's got 6 points.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Now, here's Nash. 5 points in the game. And Zach Randolph, the bucket on the assist by Nash. And that's now 6 points for Zach Randolph. Now Walker, he's got 6. Harden with a screen on Nash. And Walker gets there, takes a big height bounce and goes in. And the Heat lead by 2.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Now here's Iguodala. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oladipo sets the screen for Nash. Iguodala wide open. Off target from outside. Runner and good as it just snugs right down through the net. Here's Nash. Randolph, a screen on Walker. Nash kicks to Randolph. Hayward with some nice D. Heat leading by 4. And it's good. Drop through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
The Heat making a switch here. Battier's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Dwight Howard's checked in for Spencer Hawes. For Miami, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That's good from Hairston. Celtics trailed by 7. Clark David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Up top, Oladipo. Guarded by Hart. Howard, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Walker. 6 points for him.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Nash kicks to Howard. To the paint. Takes it from 10. And off can't get that one to fall. The Heat leading by 5. Here's the dish to Hairston. Walker with it. Just 5 to shoot. Fades back. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Walker's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami. And we've reached halftime in this one. Heat lead by 7. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey, everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. For the Heat, they're playing with a sense of urgency and have a nice halftime lead here to show for it. Taking Game 5 tonight would give them 2 opportunities to take the series. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
The field goal percentage was off the Chisnarts, Ernie. Let me rewind it. The field goal percentage was off the charts, Ernie. It was well planned, well executed. They took very few bad shots, and that needs to be the focus from here on out. More smart basketball, don't.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high